Hello, welcome back to the Heroes of Holzhausen. Here today with Hero Hitman. Hello
Hello,
Hitman, how's it
hello.
going?
Going pretty well. How are you doing today, Trillian?
Good, thanks. You're spraying water on the field. Lots of spraying to do. What are you doing?
Just cruising around, spraying NPK everywhere.
Oh, GPS is slightly off. I'll just adjust it. The edge. I had to have it over a little bit because of the trees. We'll have to deal with some trees again. Well, it would make things easier. We'll see. Although this is a grass field, so it doesn't matter too much about getting the very edge. We can't mow right to the edge, so.
You're spraying 18 with water, and then I'm down on 24, and remember that grass area next to it? I'm spraying that with NPK as well.
Ah, right. Excellent.
Right, so what we're doing here is today is a spray day. Apologies if you find spraying boring, but we will try to entertain you with our witticisms. So, anyway.
Okay. Hitman.
Nobody's falling for that one. But, well, we've got another game to talk about as well, so we do have some other stuff to yak about.
Yeah, that's true.
So the first up is, it's a spray day. We've got every field either gets water or NPK sprayed on, because everything needs moisture right now. It's been really dry. Just like you're in real life. We've actually just gotten some rain. It's so exciting.
I wonder if anyone spotted my upcoming hazard. Who left the wheel loader? I think it might be me on the field.
Left a wheel loader on the field. Who would do such a thing and why?
Braided.
Oh, is it over?
Silage into the mixing station. Left it on the field.
And then just wandered off.
Yeah, I better not water our machinery. It's okay. Might cause rust. There we go. Sorry, yes. Were you talking about to start talking about the other game?
We'll get to it. So,
okay.
In this episode, it's probably, like I said, going to be spraying. That's soil mod. That is how you play soil mod, is lots and lots of spraying.
Lots, yes.
Yep. Then what we'll do is, when we're done this, we'll be speeding up time. So when you next see this, it'll be tomorrow, so day 10, because minus 10. If you look at the little thing you do for there in the top right corner where it says -9, that seems to be going by the day. So at -10, day 10, we'll just call it day 10, even though it's more than 10 days, because it starts at plus and goes backwards or some crazy stuff. I don't know why.
Yeah, it starts at 1 and then goes 0, -1.
Weird.
A little bit.
Well, so so tomorrow we'll have some different field work to do than today. Hopefully not more spraying. I guess some of it will be spraying because that's part of the mod. And then we'll have lots of UPK stuff to deal with loading greenhouses and unloading the greenhouses and picking stuff off the trees and hauling beer and dairy products around. We'll have lots of stuff. That'll be next episode. I'm not sure which we'll be doing, but we'll have lots to do then. So, anything else to add to that?
No.
Okay, well, that's it for today. We'll see. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so we mentioned
distracted. My GPS. Sorry.
So we mentioned another game, and that other game is Life is Feudal, and so I loaded that on our server. Actually, this server that we're running Farm Sim on right now. The game is so intensive, we actually have to shut down Life is Feudal to be able to run Farm Sim, or else there won't be any memory left. The thing is a pig. But it's a pretty fun game. You and I played that before. You hosted it, and then I played it with you, and it was kind of boring. It was really grindy. But the default settings now they've changed it so that it doesn't take nearly as long to skill up. And
But
those of you who
there's
remember,
been
go ahead.
there's been lots of updates because it
Oh
was
yeah,
several months ago. Like, yeah.
yeah. It was, I think, January, wasn't it? Can't remember when.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
Mhm.
Right. So yeah. So you might see some video footage of that. We'll see. I mean, if people are saying, hey, yeah, we want to see that, well, then obviously, then we'll definitely
Yeah, let us
accommodate.
know. Yeah.
So yeah, there's been 4 of us on there. 2 of the folks that Rickster, whom you might have seen him commenting on these videos, and actually he was on one or 2 of our Pirates of the Burning Sea videos way back. Not our, but you know, our.
Okay.
Where am I going from
We see what
here?
you did there.
26. That's right in front of me. Yeah. So and then another guy who I've known for many years from my Battlefield clan way back in 2003. He was just a kid then. It's all grown up. All right, so let me see here. I think 26 is NPK. Yep, I'll need to. Right, so we'll show some of that. Probably. I'm not going to promise it because you never know, right?
Mm-hmm.
You
There's so
never
much
know.
to it. I'm not surprised I can only run that. The graphics and stuff are really nice.
There, it's a really nice looking game. Now there's some funny stuff, especially when you start a mine and that it can clip the landscape clips, and the next thing you know, you can see all the
Yeah.
way into infinity, and that looks kind of weird. It is an alpha game, but
Yeah.
there's a lot in it that's playable, and we've had a lot of fun on it. We put a lot of hours in there already on that one
Mm-hmm.
world.
So
So
much to it. Yeah.
we're just
You
getting
decide to
started.
do one thing and then you're like, oh, I need to learn this before I can do that. And
Yeah.
before you know it, 2 days have gone by and you've not got back to the original thing you wanted to do.
Yep.
Definitely a team
Yeah.
effort for doing
Oh,
some stuff.
so boring alone. It's so boring to play alone. Oh, I pretty much say that about every game, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Except Pac-Man. Even Pac-Man we used to play multiplayer, I think. On our little, we had a.
Multiplayer Pac-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I think so. I think it was. I'm sure I remember 2 controllers on it. Well, that could be just me mismembering.
I never liked Pac-Man very much.
You
Oh no.
wandering along memory lane. Now I'm thinking of that game Zaxxon. That was a fun one. Really liked that one.
Zaxxon?
Zaxxon. You fly a little spaceship along, and you're trying to get to the end, and everything's trying to kill you as you do it, and Zaxxon.
Okay.
Zaxxon.
I never came across that one.
Because repeating the title will suddenly make you say, "Oh, Zaxxon."
Oh yeah, I remember it now.
No.
No, missed that one.
What am I stuck on here? Oh my gosh, I got hooked on a feeling. Get it? Oh, funny. Not. Oh, it must be an invisible sign. Darn invisible signs. That's it. That is it.
Yeah,
there. Rip right through it.
Always that.
That's the one thing I don't like about this map. It's darn invisible signs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, that game, we're having lots and lots of fun. Oh, we didn't actually explain what kind of a game it is. Those of you who remember way back when I was yakking about Worm Online, and you played that one too, Trillian, plenty.
Yes.
I believe.
Yep.
It was, it's a first-person shooter style, like it's, you can go first person or zoom out to third person. And there's combat in it, and it's skill based, so to learn your skills, you actually have to do stuff. Like for instance, if you're going to learn how to get your logging skill up, well, you obviously need to go out and cut down trees and strip bark off trees, and then you have different skills require prerequisites. Is she gonna let me by here? Go, quick.
Yep. turning around.
And there's skill caps, so you can set it up so that you know, you can't learn every skill, so that really forces you to play with a team. So you get people that are more focused on mining and smelting and smithing, and then you get people who are more focused on logging and carpentry and that sort of thing. You just lots of neat stuff.
Farming and cooking.
And farming and cooking, and then masonry and construction, and oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. And the buildings look really neat, really cool.
Yep. Actually, I hit level 100 for farming and cooking today.
Whee! Does that mean when we log back in, I've got some more food, so I don't have to just pick apples and eat them?
Yeah, I cooked some food. Yep. Yep. It's good fun.
So I
I
went
like learning all the different bits, though. It's a bit impulsive.
I went on a grand adventure last night. Yeah, well, we're capped, so you won't be able to learn it all. But yeah, and I found a deer, so I decided, well, I got a metal hatchet. I can kill a deer with that. Oh my gosh, must have taken me 10 minutes to beat that poor deer to death.
Oh.
I've vowed not to do that again, so now I need to learn how to use a spear or something and get my skills up in that so I can go and spear a deer.
Like the grouse I chased for 10 minutes, and then I didn't have a knife, and then ripped him all the way out and skinned it, and we got one feather.
A feather from the grouse. That's exactly what happened to me. Well, not exactly. I went and I chased a rabbit down. I finally killed a rabbit, and didn't have a knife, so I had to then go and find some flint and make a knife so I could skin the rabbit. And then I went and killed a grouse, and I chased it down. I don't know how long I spent chasing this damn bird. And then got one feather from it, so I'll never chase one of those again. Funny stuff. So anyway, that's enough of that game. I'm sure by now people have either tuned out, or if you're still here with us, welcome and good job and all that.
Yeah. To spray water on 22, and more one or two rows to do. And then, well, there's several fields. 4, 5. Just reading a bit of paper. 5 fields need water. So we're on number 2.
Oh, one other game I've been playing some of. It's a browser game called Rail Nation.
Oh yeah.
Pretty fun. I like kind of train games, so especially it's multiplayer. So yep. Competitions and stuff for hauling goods, and you get good rewards and stuff. Premium game time, that sort of thing. What else have we been playing? Anything?
Much time on life is feudal playing.
Yeah, we actually stopped playing Farm Sim off screen. We've been playing that one so much.
Yeah.
Can't remember how to play Farm Sim.
For sure. In the farm co-op on Coldborough Park.
Getting kind of bored of that map. Oh well. Yeah, we came up with an idea that might work out, and that's and we're looking for feedback on this, by the way. And that would be to on Coldborough Park Farm, on our other co-op series, that we're gonna just run a dozen or so episodes in a season, so that we can keep adding new maps and basically use that time to explore maps. So because you know, if there are those of you out there who don't like Coldborough Park Farm, well, you're probably sick to death of that series if you don't like the map. So we're gonna try and expand that a bit and explore more maps. So if you're interested in that, let us know. We're looking for feedback if you think it's a good idea or not. We're like, well, I love Coldborough Park Farm, I don't want to see you leave it. Well, how are we gonna know if you don't tell us? And that's what comments are for. Yeah. So there. We'll get you involved. It is a let's play, not let's watch us play. We do want to hear from you, so you gotta tell us. You gotta vote. Gotta vote. Oh my gosh, I'm not even gonna start on that. There's an election coming up in the US and in Canada, and so it's election this, election that. That's all I'm seeing and thinking about. So That's all I had to say about that. Because otherwise, I'm guaranteed to make people upset or all that. So I'll just shut up. I know it's difficult for me, but I get kind of worked up about politics. Something you do when you get older and you start paying attention instead of just being disgusted with it all and ignoring it. Well, you know. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm saying about that. Except, no, just
Okay then. We already had our election, and I have no words on it at all.
I couldn't believe it. Could not believe that Scotland. Oh, just okay. That's all I say about that.
That wasn't our election. That was a referendum. That was almost a year ago.
Aww.
But their election was worse in some ways. Nope.
Okay, 26. I think all done NPK. So I'm gonna go load up again and get some Wawa. Gonna go get some Wawa. Wawa. Wawa.
I'm spraying lots of Wawa currently.
That is now a word.
Done 18, 22, and started on 23.
Alright, well I'm gonna go hit 31.
Missing a strip right at the edge, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to go over that.
Nah, don't worry about it.
If
it's at the edge of the field,
it's wrong when we don't do the patches, isn't it?
Well, the patches in the field along the edges, well, it's not so bad. Getting a lot of little stuttering. Don't know what that's all about.
I do, driving towards the farm buildings.
Yeah, we've discovered that though, right from the
FPS
start.
drop.
Yeah, as soon as we even start the map, it's like that. I wonder if it's something to do with how the grain building is, because I've been suspicious of that building all along. I'm just a suspicious person, I guess.
The grain building?
Yeah, you know where the grain is stored, where we dump it off the grain.
Oh,
yeah.
That the map starts with. I see. Oh.
Yeah, that was a bit of a spike.
Oh, not autosave.
Must have been autosave. That sounds about right. Autosave spike. Coming through. Look out.
Just getting the edge. Because all needs done. Might have bent the end of the arm there.
Yeah, well, I didn't hear a crash. We're okay. We'll be fine. I like these Panteras. We have so much spraying to do, they really make things easier. As you can see, I mean, we're almost done spraying. It's like 20 minutes to spray all these fields. If we use the smaller tractor one, we'd be at it all day. Well,
yeah.
Not all day, but pretty long. Alright, next up.
Are you spraying? Oh, have you gone to the next field?
I'm at 31.
Yes, for 23. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's more. Makes more sense.
Yarp. 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 Yarpity yarp.
Yarp.
Yarp. Wish I could just fill the water right here. I'm right next to a lake and I drive all the way back. Of course there's no pump on this. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oops. Let's make sure spraying water. You're spraying NPK. Just a second, yeah.
I know. I'm being careful. Not talk about spraying water to the left, so you spray NPK instead. Something different. Try to be more careful. It can still go wrong. Have you ever sprayed the wrong thing, Hitman?
No.
Something you have on screen.
I don't know. I know I've seeded the wrong thing on GoPro Park Farm, not once either.
Yeah.
Strip around field 6 and then out in the middle of 9 I started up there. Or maybe it was 8, I can't remember.
I don't even know
maybe
if they were on screen. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, you can't be perfect all the time. It's tough. I could try, but yeah.
Yup. Oh,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
GPS
just
sure
hugging
makes
a
this
tree.
easy.
I'm a
Whoop.
tree hugger. That is a good for.
Mm-hmm. The tree hugger mobile.
Mm-hmm. Got such big arms. Got a little bit of mist.
I think, wasn't it this one that you can... You see the wheels are
Make the
jiggling because you can
wheels
move...
go in and out.
It makes them
If you
jiggle when
look
you
at
do
it
that.
straight on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they jiggle up and down and then you're looking at it sideways.
Neat.
So I said I should show that to you. Like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's for the row crops. Mind you,
There.
you wouldn't want to do it
Go
while
in.
you're driving down the beats like I was just doing, but oh well.
And out. But when you're, I kept fiddling around with it and I was looking from the side. I was like, the wheels have gone crazy, but I didn't know what it was actually doing.
Oops.
It's strange. I should have done my headlamp here.
Oh, you know what?
For that next pass.
I'm gonna have to do this from the other end because we don't own field 32. You gotta it's bizarre. You gotta go from west to east or else it derps up. Go figure.
Yeah, it's odd that, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like that on all
One
the fields
direction
that
it's
overlap.
fine.
I don't know
Yeah.
what that's about. It has something to do with how the stuff is sensed, I guess.
Oops, excuse me. Sorry. Punch the mic.
Take that microphone.
Yeah. Getting in the way.
Alright, so now I'll move this over. I love GPS. Love it so much. That's one thing, get on the GoPro Park Farm. I was like, I miss GPS.
Yep.
Okay, go a little bit further just to make sure. There we go.
It's funny when you mentioned that. I'm just looking out the back window of the vehicle, adjusting the height of the spray. Not looking where I'm going at all down to GPS.
Yeah, that's not a recipe for disaster.
Would not be possible otherwise.
Doing my last pass on number 31.
Okay.
Next up is 25, so I'll go hit that one next. You're still on 23?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I get there. Eventually. I'm not darting around with tiny edges that I've missed. Be a bit quicker.
Yeah, I could zigzag along this and use about half as much water, but I'm not gonna fuss about it. I think my time is more important than the few extra dollars of the fertilizer. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Now in real life, apparently in real life, these sprayers, they use the GPS and they can tell where they've sprayed. So the nozzles would actually not spray where you've already sprayed. You know what I mean?
That would be superb.
So that way you don't get too much spray on one section, like double the dose of something. Because here it's one layer, but in real life, obviously, you could keep adding more and more. And next thing you know, you got all your crops blown away because you get so much spray on the field, it's washing it all away. Not really.
Yep.
Better get here before
fence.
that. Oh, these. What is up with these stutters? I don't know what is going on with that. Just one of those days. And these invisible signs. That's it. How do you get rid of signs? There it is. Boom! Sign
Send
is...
them flying.
Yep. Take that sign. I saw the sign. Floating across the road. I don't know. I don't really have music to go with that. Nothing that would sound any good anyway. Ace of Base from way back. Alright. Hope you can't hear that, my stomach is growling away. I'm so hungry. Been working hard today, planing. Started planing those boards that I milled. So, oh my gosh, I gotta get that planer video or the mill video up and going. But it's so much on the
Did you get a
go.
good recording in the end?
Well, no, I didn't. So I'm gonna go and record the whole thing again. So that's why I haven't.
Ah.
It's a lot of work, and I got a lot of work to do already. So yeah. So unfortunately, the video has to take second.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's do this.
I'll have to go for a refill before I get this field finished.
I still got some more left. So we'll just finish them on the last pass on this on 25. And then the next one is...
You done all the other fields?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
Kind of wonder what you've been doing. I'm just kidding. Good job.
Fields. And yeah, derping around, crashing into fences and all sorts.
Sounded
Moving
like
wheel loaders out of my way.
somebody channeled DOS there. Sound like DOS typers. Hey man, you're a jerk.
Yeah, I never say that.
She does.
Mm-hmm. I might think it, but you can't read my thoughts. We don't, in the UK, we don't use the word jerk very often. So people probably know what alternative is, and I wouldn't say that on a recording. Oh dear. It's quite a new phenomenon for me.
What, recording or not saying bad things on it?
Oh, yep. The word jerk.
Okay, so where are
you?
Where have you gone?
I'm filling up at the fertilizer in the middle of the farm.
Oh, okay. And you know, we are just about out of time.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna finish that field. I'll come back. Finish it.
You come back and finish it unless I finish it first. Oh, I'm gonna have to, I'll just get the GPS from you. Where be ye? Where are you? You still at the farm?
Okay. Yeah.
Wow, it's taking so long. So which way are you going? Are you going around by the big shed or are you coming back out on the road?
I'm coming back out onto the road.
I have no patience. I'm gonna drive all the way over there and then all the way back because I can't be sitting there waiting. Actually, I'll just stop right here, right in the way. Get my little shopping cart and... Yeah.
Did you get that?
Mm-hmm.
I drove too fast. No, okay. There's not a lot left to do on here.
Ramming speed.
I'll start at the top of the field.
Okay. I'll start down here and go along the road.
We get the headland here, which I should have done in the first place, but...
Okay, I'll turn this to 90. Okay, good. You got water. Just checking. Just checking.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a little bit. Looked at it a little bit worriedly there.
Oops, missed a tiny little spot, but I can't help it. Gotta go. Spray it. Wow, I'm making a heck of a mess of this. Oh well. Why not indeed?
It'll all work out. At least when it's like this and it's a dry field, we can easily see where we're spraying. Otherwise, when we'll have to spray a couple of different types on, it's quite tricky, isn't it? Well, the NPK and the PK make a sort of glitter pattern. The line's fairly easy to see.
Okay, well, we are on the last little bit, and we are just about out of time. So next episode, I kind of like to end an episode by telling you what we think we're going to do next episode, because by the time we're ready to record, it was like, what the heck were we doing? So we actually watched some of our previous episodes to see what we said we were going to do, so it actually helps for that. Okay, I'll back it up. Go ahead.
Oh.
Look at you spraying water everywhere.
I started backing up. Oh dear, well, that was good communication.
Yeah, what? We didn't run into each other? What do you mean? Yeah. Everything's rosy. Yeah, so next episode we'll be advancing forward to another day. We're gonna have to stop partway through the day because the apple trees will actually produce more in a single day than what will fit on the tree, so we'll end up
yeah.
So we may have to, well, we'll be doing UPK either way, so yeah, tune in next time. We'll have some UPK. So thank you so much for joining us. Yes. And
thanks for watching. Cheers.
Bye for now. Oh, beat you to it. Oh boy. Oh. Nice parking job. This is going on the outtake at the end.
Oh, nice one. It wasn't my fault.
Well, whose fault is it? Look at this.
I was.
Wow. You didn't even wash the thing either.
I know, I never.
Look, I washed mine and parked it carefully. Then you. How did you even do this?
I don't know. You shut the door on it. That's what happened.
Well, I couldn't.
Yep. You did.